Jim, you like Lou Albano.
I like the fact.
Remember Lou?
Jim Burgoyne just walked by here and he says, "Do I look worried?"
Our next
That's
contest is scheduled for one fall. Your referee, Dan Tanaka.
Dan Tanaka, a veteran. Well-respected official.
Introducing first.
There we go. Kevin, there we go.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, from the Corona, this is R.I.O.T. Kellan Thomas.
Kellan Thomas making his way into the ring. I want to see if I can get a word here. The president of Lucky Pro Wrestling, Jim Burgoyne. Let's see if I can get a word with him as to what transpired here.
And his opponent.
As we see if I can get a word here with Jim Burgoyne. Jim's a pleasure here. Jim, I don't know what's going on. Brian Cairo decides for some reason to come out here on your time, in your moment. I mean, how do you feel about that?
I don't know who invited him. I know I didn't invite him. But you heard the man. He needs an invitation to come and speak his mind.
But I did hear the confidence of a president. I heard you a couple of moments ago while you were talking with this group of great fans here, and you said, "I'm not worried about it."
The only thing that stuck out in my mind was he's here to make a statement. I'm curious to see what that statement's going to be, but I'm not worried at all.
And the statement that he made in basically disrespecting you and this promotion that you've created, if this is going to keep happening, I assume that Brian Cairo is going to have a very short managerial career here in FBW.
Like you said, he's been thrown out of a lot of promotions. What's one more?
Jim, honor and a pleasure, and I look forward to working with you here in Lucky Pro Wrestling, and I look forward to this great turnout you have here and this array of talent. Tarver, Nikki Nitro, the FBI, as well as all the great stars in New England, including the two in the ring. Jim, you've got yourself something here, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Jim Burgoyne, ladies and gentlemen, the president of Lucky Pro Wrestling, is R.I.O.T. Kellan Thomas. Right, wait a minute, we got a chase here. We got a foot race around here in Clinton. And went for the elbow, telegraphed it. Knife edge chop by Kruz. Thomas off the ropes. Shoulder block. Into a cover. Hook the leg and not enough body weight, only gets two from referee Dan Tanaka. Dan Tanaka, a 12-year veteran, breaking the eyes. Could not get a finer official in this match. Dan Tanaka, snapmare takeover, and a right to the side of the head right now. Into a cover, and barely a 2 count. Thomas now, oh look at this, oh, come on. Kellan Thomas now. Kellan Thomas bending, breaking, almost battering the rules here. Shortcuts, he'll take it. Front face lock, going for a suplex. Feet up on the ceiling, down the suplex. Cover, an arrogant cover. You're not going to get Kruz that way. Folks, I am not kidding when I told you Cruz's feet touched the ceiling. Off the ropes, Kruz, sunset flip, trying to get the momentum. And drops it down to it, no. That's countering a clothesline from the left side by Kellan Thomas. Float over, Tanaka. Now count it 2. Shoulders, both shoulders, not just one's got to be down. This Brian Cairo thing has taken me off my game. I get back in this matchup. Scoop and a slam and an elbow. Nice sequence of moves right there. And, oh, come on, come on. It's got his. That was not 3. You counted 3. Give me a break. You mean Kellan Thomas doesn't know the rules of professional wrestling? Kruz now into the corner. Thomas now goes with a splash against the post.
Wait, I want.
And a chop. And another one. That was a forearm this time. Kruz with Thomas in a scoop slam. Off the ropes and drops the leg. Cover. To it. No! 2 and. That's about 2 and 15/16 from my vantage point. Kruz got to stay on him, got to stay on the momentum. Double throat thrust right there. Count it. 2 and no. Good officiating mechanics right there. Had to leave the ring to get the shoulders. You got to make sure the shoulders are down at all costs.
Come on.
Off the ropes, Thomas kick to the midsection. Kruz now going for a scoop slam.
You be outside now.
And wait a minute, Thomas wiggles free into the buckle. And wait a minute, rolls it 1, 2, wait, he had the tights. He had the tights. Come on. He had a handful of tights. Kellan Thomas had a handful of tights. Dan Tanaka doing his job, looking at the shoulders, but he had a handful of tights. He had a handful of trunks to get the 3. I don't know how you can be proud of a victory like that with a handful of tights. Give me a break. I think Kruz will be looking for a rematch here with R.I.O.T. Kellan Thomas here in the future. You can be sure on that. More to action still to come.